Hey YouTube fans, it's me, the Story Man, and welcome back to my latest video. Today I'm reading a new story which I made from Chat GPT, which I call The Miracle Vine of Maple Cottage. So remember folks, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and please leave a comment down in the comment section below. As always, the story being made by Chat GPT, but the voice acting, dramatic flair! What else? Storytelling, narration, and ad-libbing were done by a real-life human being for which I call myself the Story Man. Oh boy, the weather is still, it's supposed to be rainy season, but it's still hot. Whew. Talk about weird weather today. So let's begin the story, shall we? Oh, remember, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and please leave a comment down in the comment section below. Now we can begin. Everyone in the village knew 58-year-old Eleanor Marsh, as the woman with the happiest garden. Her tiny cottage sat at the edge of town, surrounded by rows of tomatoes, beans, herbs, and flowers that seemed to bloom no matter the weather. Man, how many gardeners would want that kind of garden? They would be happy. Eleanor wasn't a scientist. She had spent most of her life as a school librarian before retiring. Gardening was simply her favorite hobby. Every morning, she carried a rusty watering can and chatted with her plants as though they were old friends. How fun that would be. One cool spring morning, she noticed something unusual. Near the compost pile, a strange vine had sprouted overnight. Its leaves shimmered with tiny silver veins, and each one gave off a faint emerald glow whenever sunlight touched it. Ooh. I can imagine how beautiful that would be.
I certainly don't remember planting you.
Emma chuckled. Curious, she let it grow. Imagine a beautiful plant like that. Within a week, the vine climbed nearly 6 feet tall. Instead of flowers, it produced clusters of deep blue fruits unlike anything Eleanor had ever seen. They smelled like fresh rain mixed with honey. Wow, I wonder how that would taste. It would be nice though. Fresh rain with honey. How delicious that would be. Yum. She searched through every gardening book in her house. Nothing matched. Oh, she had made a plant, a new plant. It looks like this is where the story will lie. Let's see how she would deal with this kind of plant. Let's see how old Eleanor figured this one out. Let's see. Thinking they might be poisonous, she almost removed the plant. But before she could, a hungry rabbit hopped into the garden and nibbled one of the fruits. Instead of becoming ill, the rabbit suddenly began leaping twice as high as before. As high. Imagine a rabbit jumping as high as over a car. How cool that would be. It darted around the garden, astonishing scene. Then calmly settled down to munch on clover. Just munching there quietly. The next day it returned looking healthier than ever. Its once scruffy fur now thick and glossy. Wow, how beautiful that would be. Eleanor contacted the local university. A team of botanists arrived expecting an ordinary weed. Instead, they found a plant unlike any species recorded on Earth. Ooh, a new plant. Its cells contained an entirely new arrangement of nutrients. The fruits were packed with proteins, vitamins, minerals, healthy fats, antioxidants, and microscopic compounds no laboratory had ever identified. Whoa, new plant. Every bite delivered nearly everything the human body needed to thrive. The researchers named it the Vitalis vine. That's a pretty nice name though, Vitalis vine. After months of careful testing, volunteers were allowed to eat small portions. The results amazed everyone. Whoa. People didn't gain super strength or fly through the air, of course. It's just a plant. It can't give you superpowers. Instead, their bodies worked at their absolute best. Athletes recovered from exercise in half the usual time. Whoa. How many athletes will get that? It's even better than any energy drinks or Gatorade. Children who struggled with poor nutrition became healthier within weeks. Elderly volunteers felt stronger and more energetic. Wounds healed a little faster, bones stayed denser, and immune systems became remarkably resilient. Whoa, I would have killed to get that kind of food, and I wouldn't have to worry about anything anymore. Doctors call it supernutrition. Scientists call it the greatest botanical discovery of the century. Whoa, supernutrition, how cool is that? And of course, knowing this kind of discovery doesn't stay quiet for long, as you can read. News spread across the world. Governments offered Eleanor enormous sums of money for the plant. Private companies promised fortunes if she sold exclusive rights. She politely declined every offer. No, thank you. I just like to live my quiet life. And this is how she sums it up.
This plant wasn't meant to make billionaires, she said. It was meant to feed people.
Indeed. This plant's meant to help the world. If we had something like this, no more wars, and we don't have to worry about any medications anymore. Oh, I wish I had that. How cool that would be. Instead, she partnered with universities and international charities. Together, they developed safe methods to grow the vine in different climates while keeping its seeds freely available to every nation. Wow. Within a decade, the miracle vine grew on every continent. Regions once plagued by malnutrition saw dramatic improvements. Hospitals used the fruit to help patients recover. Disaster relief teams carried dried Vitalis fruit whenever food shortages occurred. Sorry. I can imagine that thing's giving people world peace. How beautiful how that would be. How many people want that? Scientists continued studying the mysterious plant. Its DNA contains sections unlike any known plant species. Imagine like, whoa, what is this? It's nothing I've ever seen. Like, whoa. Some believed it was the result of a rare natural mutation. Others wondered whether an ancient, long forgotten species had somehow survived beneath Eleanor's compost pile. I imagine people will keep answering that question. I can imagine we're still wondering and pondering that kind of plant. No one ever discovered its true origin. Of course, it'll take centuries for that to happen. Whenever reporters asked Eleanor how she found the world's most valuable plant, she smiled.
I didn't find it,
she said while watering her roses. And she smiled like this.
It found me.
Even after becoming famous, she continued living in the same cottage with the same rusty watering can. I guess she's more of a minimalist and she's just rather to live a simple life. No fame, no fortune, she's famous. Just no money, just living a modest lifestyle. Visitors often expect to meet one of the history's greatest discoverers. Instead, they found a cheerful gardener kneeling among her flowers, happily pulling weeds. Yeah, even though they're like heroes, they're just still people just enjoying natural hobbies. How nice that would be. To Eleanor, the greatest miracle wasn't that one extraordinary plant that changed the world. No, it wasn't. It's not the plant that it is. It's what it did. It was that something capable of nourishing millions had quietly begun in the smallest corner of an ordinary backyard, tended by someone who simply loved helping things grow. Just that. Just a simple thing. Imagine, that's how our great discoveries started back then. Just a simple guy just trying to find the world, and he discovered something else. I imagine how many world discoveries were like that, like Albert Einstein, Christopher Columbus, the guy who actually discovered America. Many musicians discovered a new note by mistake. How amazing that would be. Some discoveries were made by mistakes, and how funny it is. Oh boy, I can imagine how that is. I'll end it right here. I guess the story wasn't long, so this is the story man signing out. So remember folks, like my video, subscribe to my channel, and please leave a comment down the comment section below. Remember, hit that like button to like the video. Subscribe to my channel, hit the bell down for notifications and updates from me. Comment down the comment section below what kind of story you want me to make, and I will make it. I'll make it anytime. Any requests, you tell me what story you want me to make, and I will make it. And I'll give as much life I can and read it out loud as I could, giving the story as much life I can with my acting. If you do all that, this thumb will go to the air with a thumbs up. Remember, like, comment, subscribe equals a thumbs up from me to you. Remember, the story is made by Chat GPT, but the voice acting, dramatic flair, storytelling, narration, and ad-libbing were done by a real-life human being, which I call myself the Story Man. Thank you, and goodbye. 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 Bye-bye. Bye.